Poppin' peeps, it's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby. Let's see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, or my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Scorpio. But give me just 1 second, Scorpio. I do want to explain real quick to everybody. First and foremost, happy Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday, y'all. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day so far. In regards to today's reading, for today's daily reading, I actually did a lot of readings today, guys. I got caught up on a bunch of October readings, so I am a little bit drained. I am going to be going a little bit slower than usual. I'm going to try to pace myself today because I'm a little bit drained, so just do bear with me. On top of that, I actually ran out of allergy medication, so if I sound a little stuffed up or if I look very, very tired, I am, but I'm happy to be here. I want to do this daily today with you guys, so just be a little patient with me, and I would greatly appreciate that, okay? So, starting off with Scorpio. Let's see what we got going on, man. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Happy birthday to you, by the way. First time in the live. That's what's up. Messages for Team Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? All right, my lovely Scorpios. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's go ahead and take a look, okay? Scorpio, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So, you can be connecting with an earth sign for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we got here the King of Cups, taking a look at who you're dealing with. You got here the Knight of Swords, and then the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Moon in reverse. So, you might be connecting with a Pisces. You also could be dealing with an earth sign as well. As far as what I'm seeing here for you though, Scorpio, Ace of Pentacles reverse, King of Cups upright. I think you're trying to keep yourself emotionally grounded as much as possible after some sort of opportunity was missed. In regards to who you're dealing with, we do have here the Knight of Swords. So this could be somebody who's coming back in to deliver a message. Maybe somebody from your past recently showed up, Scorpio, and delivered you a message. That message very well likely could be that they wanted an opportunity with you, and you may have denied that opportunity. You might have said, you know what, I'm in a very emotionally grounded place at this point in my life, and I'm not interested in having a get-together, and I'm not interested in revisiting the past. I'm in a place right now where I'm genuinely doing good. So for some of you Scorpios, you actually may have denied somebody access of returning into your life or wanting a second chance with you. Overall though, looking at the outcome that's present, you got here the Moon in reverse. I feel like Scorpio, some sort of opportunity came back around to you, but it's not an opportunity that you want any longer. Maybe you wanted to be with somebody in the past and finally that opportunity came around to you and you were like, never mind, I don't want to be with that person at all. Maybe the opportunity of a job that you wanted in the past came up back around and you realized, I don't want that opportunity in general. So Scorpio, there's something here that you don't want anymore, and it seems to me like the universe is going to put it on your doorstep and you're going to say, you know what, that's not for me anymore. It is what it is. I've moved on. I've moved forward, and I feel so much better about that decision, all right? So that's what I'm seeing here for you, Scorpio. You just don't care about something anymore like you used to, and you're totally content with denying that opportunity and or that offer, all right? All right, Scorpio, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we started off with our water signs today. Let's go ahead and do water, fire, air, earth. Moving on to the fire, let's go ahead and have a look at Leo and see what we got, baby. Messages for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, what do we got coming in here for Leo? Messages for Team Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and get one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got, baby. Hopefully, we got some fantastic stuff. What do we got coming through for the Lion Gang? Leo, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Six of Swords. So you can be connecting with an air sign for a few. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Tower in reverse, person you're dealing with. We got here the Justice, and then the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So Leo, as far as what I'm seeing for you guys, you can be connecting with a Libra. You may also be dealing with a Scorpio. Now, the Six of Swords here to the Tower in reverse. There's something here that you're avoiding. So you're going in a different direction, Leo. You're you're avoiding something and going in the opposite direction is essentially what I'm seeing. Taking a look at who you're dealing with, you have here the Justice. For some of you Leos, you could be avoiding a Libra, but I feel like what you're essentially avoiding is somebody who's showing up pretending or is saying that they're bringing in balance, but you really know that it's quite the opposite. It's like this energy that's showing up that says, everything's going to be fine if I'm here, everything's going to be balanced if I'm here, but you know that that's going to be quite the opposite. So, whoever the Justice card is here, for some of you Leos, it could be somebody trying to make peace with you as well. I just feel like you don't like this energy, whoever the Justice card is, and you want to basically be in the opposite direction of them, Leo. Looking at the outcome that's present, Four of Pentacles, you're holding yourselves back from them. So that's what I'm seeing here for you. So essentially, Leo, you want to avoid someone or something, you're holding yourself back from it, you don't feel like it's good for you at all, even though they may be trying to convince you that it's good for you, you're saying to yourself, it's not, I want to be in the opposite direction. Could be a person, could be a job that's trying to get you to come back, could be a scenario or a situation, but whatever it is to you, you'll know. But ultimately, Leo, I see you running in the other direction. There's something here you don't trust. Even though it may show up like it's good, you know it's not good for you, and you're holding yourself back, okay? Interesting. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, there was a thing over here. Wired9, thank you so much for being a member for over 6 months. Hope all is well. All is well. Thank you so much for that. Really, really appreciate it, okay? All right, baby. So, we did our water. We did our fire. Going on to our air signs. Let's have a look here and see what's going on for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. What messages are coming through for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Gemini, let's see what we got, baby. Hopefully, we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. Gemini, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Nine of Wands in the reverse. So, you can be connecting with a fire sign, an Aries, a Sag, or possibly a Leo. Looking at your current energy, we got here the Hierophant, person you're dealing with. We got the Hangman, and then the outcome that's present, we have here the King of Cups. Okay. So Gemini, I feel like you're no longer being emotionally unavailable right now. I kind of feel like you're showing your devotion to somebody. You're showing your feelings towards somebody a lot more. Instead of being more emotionally withdrawn, you've been very affectionate recently. And I think it has a lot to do with the fact that somebody here kind of recently came to terms at feeling like you don't care about them. All right, so this is the way that I'm seeing it, Gemini. Someone may have confided in you or confronted you and told them that you feel, or they feel more so, that you don't really care for them. They feel that you provide a lack of affection, or they feel that you don't care for them at all. And that's left them in a very stagnant place. And taking a look at the outcome that's present, being the King of Cups, it's kind of like, oh shit, well, I have a lot of love to give. And sometimes being an air sign, the way that I love doesn't always come across as love to the people around me. So you're becoming a lot more affectionate here in the next 24 hours. Because the thing is that an air sign will show their love in their own personal way, but let's say an earth sign, a fire sign, a water sign, they may not pick up on that as love, right? So every sign kind of has their own different love language and how they express their love. And I think whoever you were dealing with over here just genuinely wasn't feeling it from you. They were feeling that you didn't care about them or that you didn't want anything to do with them. But now that you clarified this, they feel a lot of affection from you. They feel a lot of love from you. They're understanding that your love language is different. So I feel like this is all about the way you communicate your love, Gemini, and this person finally starting to understand that, especially with Mercury retrograding right now in Libra, which is ruled by Venus, Venus being the planet of love. There can be miscommunications in love sometimes, and this doesn't have to be romantic love. It could be about, maybe this is something your daughter or your son said to you, or something your mother or father said to you. It could be anybody, a friend, family member, lover. It's just somebody here felt the lack of love from you, and it's not that you weren't caring for them or showing you that you care from them, but your love language is different, and you wanted them to finally understand that. So you had to explain that to your person, and now they're understanding where you're coming from, all right? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. And holy freaking JD, goddamn, bro. Holy, this is the second day. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you so much, JD, for the 50. May your health be healed. May Freya help you recover speedily, deeply, and better protected from harm. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Don't worry, by the way, guys. I'm not like sick or anything. It's just allergies have been off the chart, and I didn't have my medication today for my allergies. And also, I've just been very drained from doing a bunch of tarot readings today. So I did not want to miss the daily, though. I wanted to come out here because whenever I come out and do the dailies, you guys genuinely make me feel better, and I really fucking appreciate that. So I just want to, stop and pause for a moment and say, not only thank you, JD, really appreciate your prayer, really appreciate your donation, but everybody who's here, thank you guys so much. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. I love all of you too. I'm happy to be here. And even though I'm not feeling the most amazing energetically right now, I'm having fun doing this. Even if it may look like I'm not, I'm having fun doing this. Thank y'all for being here, man. And hopefully I can help y'all. And JD, Jesus, man, thank you for the 20 again. Really, really appreciate that. All right. Holy freaking moly, man. You're crazy. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, man. So we did our water, our fire, our air. Going on to our earth signs over here. Let's go ahead and have a look at Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours, okay? What do we got going on for the Bull Gang, baby? Messages for Team Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, Fawn, thank you so much for the 2. Really appreciate that. Messages for Team Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Bull Gang. Let's see what we got going on. Taurus, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Empress. So you can be connecting with a Libra for a few of you. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Emperor in reversed, person you're dealing with. We got here the 10 of Pentacles, and then the outcome that's present, we got the 4 of Wands in the reverse. So you could be connecting with an Aries. You may also be dealing with a Libra. Now, the Empress card here to the Emperor in reverse, Taurus. I feel like you're outgrowing the need for control in certain areas in your life. It's kind of like this energy of realizing the things that I'm not in control of, I no longer need to fixate on that. I no longer need to focus on that, because if I can't control certain things outside of myself, why waste my energy? Why try so hard to control it? And why not focus on what is in my control? So Taurus, considering you're a fixed sign, when you are fixated on certain things and situations, you can find it very difficult to become unfixated from it. So I think that a lot of you guys had this like mental breakthrough with yourselves where you've realized, I need to stop fucking focusing so hard on the shit that I cannot control, because all I'm doing is exerting my energy on something that cannot be changed, and therefore I'm putting myself in a stressed out position when I don't need to be stressed out in the first place. So for example, the weather, not saying that this is something that would stress any of you Tauruses out, but let's just say the weather is a really shitty rainy day, and you're like, gosh, I hate that it's so rainy outside. I wish I could control the weather, and that weather has pissed you off the whole entire day. The truth is that the weather's out of your control, okay? The government probably creates the weather. Who fucking knows, right? But either way, though, Taurus, you cannot control the weather. It's out of your control. Therefore, with that being said, exerting your energy being mad at the weather all day is not something that's going to help you, but instead focusing on what is in your control is what will be beneficial for you. So with all that being said, Taurus, you're basically taking a step back from focusing on what is outside of you, what you cannot control, and you're focused on what it is you can control. And by doing that, that makes you feel more stable. By doing that, that moves you away from this 4 of Wands in reverse. Instead of being in an unstable place, you're now focused on all the stability surrounding you. You're changing the things you can and accepting what it is you cannot change, okay? I like that. It's a big growth move for you, and it's something that's helping you out a lot. Okay, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our first batch of signs, going on to our second batch of signs. Let's have a look here and see what's going on for Scorpio. Wait, hold on. We started off with Scorpio, right? Yes, we did. Let's see what's going on for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? What do we got going on here for Team Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours? What do we got going on? Messages for Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Pisces. Let's see what we got going on for the fish, baby. Hopefully all is well. Pisces, Overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So you might be dealing with a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Looking at your current energy, we got here the Emperor in reverse, person you're dealing with. We got here the Sun card, and then the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Eight of Swords. Okay, you could be connecting with an Aries or possibly a Leo. Now, Six of Pentacles reversed, Emperor reversed. I kind of feel like you've had this lack of motivation recently, Pisces, to put yourself in a more balanced spot, because you're seeing individuals in your life. You're like, I see other people in my life, they're happy, things are going well for them, and it seems so one-sided. I'm seeing everybody else find their happiness, but when I look at myself and I look at my life, I don't feel like I'm happy, and I don't feel like I'm motivated to get to a happy place, because I don't really know necessarily what is going to fulfill me. Looking at the outcome that's present, Eight of Swords, it kind of keeps you stuck and trapped inside your mind, trying to figure out, what is it that's going to fulfill me? What is it that's going to make me happy? Well, let's talk about happiness real quick. There's a very loud airplane next to me. Oh my God, that is such a low airplane. Holy crap, I felt my house shaking. Anyways, Pisces, sorry, I got a little bit distracted over here. But getting back into your reading, guys, it's kind of like this energy of, I see everybody else around me happy. I see everybody else around me fulfilled, and I don't feel that way, and I don't know what's going to fulfill me. Well, let's talk about happiness for a second. Just like sadness, just like anger, just like laughter, every single emotion that we have is temporary. What you're not searching for is happiness. You're searching for contentment, okay? The energy of being content in your life and loving the life that you live and being content and happy with it, right? It's not about necessarily happiness, because happiness is temporary, whereas contentment, that's a longer lasting feeling. So Pisces, if you don't know necessarily what's fulfilling you just yet, or what it is that's going to bring you to a state of contentment, try to start figuring out what you would do that would make you genuinely enjoy your life. If you had a better job, would you enjoy your life more? If you connected with better friends, would you enjoy your life more? If you started focusing more on your hobbies, would you enjoy your life more? If you chase after your passions, would you enjoy your life more? You got to start asking yourself these questions of, if I change certain things in my life, would that be more fulfilling to me? And if you're a Pisces that says, well, Ant, I feel like nothing fulfills me at all, then maybe it's time for you to start doing some soul searching. And what I mean by that is it's time for you to start exploring as many fucking experiences as possible, because eventually one of those experiences are going to stick, Pisces. So if you feel like nothing is fulfilling to you at all, go out into the world and do some shit you've never done before. Point blank, period. Have a random experience. Work at a job you never expected to work at. Go hang out with some random people. Go to a place you've never been before. Have as many friggin' experiences as possible, because eventually one of them is going to stick for you, and you'll realize, holy shit, this is what fulfills me, and now it's time for me to go ahead and keep on doing what I love. Okay, Pisces? You got this, baby. You're on your journey right now, and eventually you will reach alignment, okay? All right, Pisces, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we did our water sign. Moving on to our fire. Let's take a look and see what we got for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, what do we got coming through here for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and grab ourselves one last shuffle, and we'll see what we got, baby. Hopefully, we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. What do we got going on? Aries, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Six of Pentacles in reverse. You could be connecting with an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Looking at your current energy, we got a King of Pentacles in reverse, person you're dealing with. We got here the Five of Cups, and then the outcome that's present for you is showing up as the Lovers, okay? So Aries, you could be connecting possibly with a Gemini for a few of you. I feel here with the Six of Pentacles reverse and the King of Pentacles reverse, do you feel like there's been a lack of being grounded? You haven't necessarily felt grounded recently. You kind of feel like your emotions have been all over the place. And with this Lovers card showing up for the outcome, I don't feel like it has anything to do with love at all. I actually feel like it's talking about what you feel connected to, Aries, and I think that's essentially what's happening here. I think a lot of you guys are starting to notice I have a pretty deep bond with sadness. I have a pretty big connection with sadness or grief or looking at things that I've missed. It's kind of like a lot of you Aries are coming to terms realizing, why do I always focus on the things that upset me or focus on the sadness that bothers me, and I don't ever focus on the good? I don't ever focus on the things that make me happy. I don't ever focus on the positive side or the bright side. It's kind of like a lot of you guys are coming to that realization of, I am ungrounded and I'm also unbalanced, because I feel like immediately the first thing my mind looks towards is the negative, right? Something happens and I immediately see the bad in a situation, or I can even see the bad in a good situation, you know? So I think a lot of you are coming to that term where it's like, I have this relationship with being stuck in this perception of negativity, and that's something that I want to escape from. That's something I don't want to resonate with any longer. So therefore, it's time to incorporate a massive life change and a massive perception change. So Aries, if you've been noticing that you see the bad and good situations, or your brain is kind of always trained to look at the bad side of everything, you're realizing to yourself, I want that to change, and therefore it's time for me to start finally putting in some positive perspective in my life. It's time to look at things differently instead of in just a very negative type of way, you know? It's time to be more optimistic rather than pessimistic, all right? So that's what I'm seeing coming in here for you, a major perception change after having that realization, okay? All right, Aries, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our water, we did our fire, moving on to our air signs. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got going on for... Oop, I kicked you guys. Give me one sec, y'all. Let me adjust my ring light real quick. I didn't even realize that. My foot slid out and I kicked the crap out of y'all. Oh my lord. Going back on to our air signs. Let's have a look here and see what's going on for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. What do we got going on here for Team Libra, please? Messages for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Libra. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, all is well. What's going on for my Libra peeps? Libra. Overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the 9 of Wands in reverse. So you could be connecting with a fire sign for a few of you. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the 8 of Cups in reverse, person you're dealing with. We got here the Emperor, and then the outcome that's present, we have here the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. So with this energy for you, Libra, you could be connecting with an Aries for some. Aries are in everybody's reading today. I don't know why. We've seen the Emperor in like maybe 4 readings so far, so that's pretty intense. Anyways, guys, Libra, 9 of Wands reversed, and then the 8 of Cups in the reverse. This looks to me like you're getting ready to release a lot of baggage that you've been holding on to. I feel like if you've been holding on to a lot emotionally, you're getting ready to unload all those emotions. And the thing is that you feel like there's no one to unload your emotions to. It's this energy of like, I feel like I have nobody to confide into. I feel like I have nobody around me. I feel like whenever I try to express myself, there's someone here who constantly invalidates my feelings, or someone here who constantly says that I should be feeling a different type of way than I'm feeling, okay? I think that's the energy you're connecting with, whether it's a mother, father, friend, family member, lover. There's someone here who does not listen to you and does not validate you. And when you say you feel one way, they say, no, you feel the other. When you say, this is how I'm feeling, they say, well, you shouldn't be feeling that way. It's kind of like this energy here, Libra, that somebody doesn't give you the time of day to actually sit down and listen to you. And therefore, it's kind of made you feel like, why do I bother expressing my emotions? Because if this person doesn't listen to me, why would anybody else ever listen to me, okay? So whatever kind of, slightly narcissistic energy you're dealing with over here, Libra, don't let that affect you and think that everybody's going to be this way. Don't let yourself start to think that every feeling and emotion you have is not valid, and that you can never reach out to anybody, or you can never reach out and go to nobody, because surely enough you can. There are people in this world, Libra, who will listen to you. There are people in this world, Libra, who will value you. There are people in this world, Libra, who will validate you. And even though with the outcome that's present, 5 of Pentacles reversed, you currently feel like there's no one out there because you're used to an environment where your emotions are invalid and where you're told to feel differently, but I promise you, you will come across individuals who genuinely give a fuck and who genuinely care and who take the time out to listen to you. So I would personally say, Libra, if someone here is constantly invalidating you, if someone here doesn't want to pay attention to how you feel, don't tell them how you feel. Talk to other people. There are other people in this world who definitely want to listen to you. Go confide in a friend of yours. Go confide in your partner. Go confide in a possible family member who wants to hear you out. Because you know what? Just because this person has made you feel this way to the point where you've been so hermit mode and you don't want to open yourself up, it does not mean that other people are the same way. This person essentially repetitively done this to you to the point where it's made you shut down. But right now, Libra, it's time for you to open up. Okay? So Libra, don't be scared to open up. There are better outlets than whoever this person is. Don't go to them. Go to other people. And trust me, your feelings here are valid. Okay? All right, Libra. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, thank you so much for becoming a member, Tina Ann. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right? All right, baby. So we did our fire, we did our water, we did our air. Going on to the earth signs. Let's have a look here at Capricorn and see what we got going on. Messages for Team Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, what do we got going on for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. For the 270 people in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you all so much for being here. Messages for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Capricorn. Let's see what we got going on. Cappy. Overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So, you can be connecting with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Looking at your current energy, we got here the Justice in reverse, person you're dealing with. We got here the Moon card. And then the outcome that's present is going to be the Ace of Wands. All right, so Capricorn. You could be connecting with a Pisces or possibly a Libra. Nine of Swords reversed here to the Justice in reverse. It seems to me like you're embracing the dark here, Capricorn. And honestly, this is kind of funny because I did a video for Leo, right? Leo's video for the month of October was titled, "The Dark is Needed to Find the Light." And that's a very true ideology. We need to sit in our shadow selves in order to find our light selves. We need to sit in our shadow to find our bright light, because when you sit in the darkness of all the things that are surrounding you that you do not like, it gives you the answer you need to change things for the better. So Capricorn, I feel like that's something that's happening with you. A lot of you guys have kind of been sitting more in your shadow recently. You've been sitting more in your emotional side and seeing the things that you don't like and listening to the things that you don't like, so that therefore you can evolve into that higher vibrational part of you, that higher vibrational Capricorn. So I do feel here that you guys are in the dark, but you're in there, you're in that shadow, only to see what it is you need to heal to become an even brighter version of yourself. Does that make sense? Because looking at the outcome that's present, Ace of Wands, you intend to transform, you intend to change, you intend to become that spark of beautiful bright light that you want in your life. So Cappies, right now, you may be in your shadow, you may be looking at things you need to heal, you may be feeling things that you need to feel, but ultimately that shadow is there to help deliver the answers that you need to follow up to go to that brighter light within your life. It's going to help you transform into an even better you, okay? So that's what I got here for Capricorn. I actually like that a lot, man. Really, really powerful message. Trust me, I know that sometimes the dark is scary, but the dark is very much needed in order to get guided to the light, all right? That's why we have the duality in this world. We have negative and positive, because sometimes you need a little negativity to really hone in on some positivity, right? All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our second batch of signs, going on to our Cancer. Let's see what we got going on, baby. Cancer, what do we got? Messages for Team Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, messages for Team Cancer here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Cancer, let's get one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got, baby. Hopefully, all is well. What's going on, man? Cancer. Overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Emperor in reverse. So you can be connecting with a Libra for a few of you. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Eight of Swords, person you're dealing with. We got here the Knight of Cups in reverse. And then the outcome that's present, we have here the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Let me get a sip of water real quick, Cancer, and we'll dive on into this, all right? So you could be connecting with a Libra. You also could be connecting with a water sign or an air sign. Empress reversed, and then Eight of Swords upright. I feel like a few of you are feeling like you're not transforming. It's this energy where you feel like you're not growing, so you feel stagnant, essentially, Cancer. Why do you feel stuck, though? Why do you feel like you're not going forward? Because I feel like what's happening here, Cancer, is you are not seeing your truth. You're seeing the negative side. For example, our ego has a great way of allowing ourselves to really hone in on the bullshit that we hear, the negativity that we receive. Our ego has a great way of honing in on just the negative side. But when you look at your actual spiritual nature, when you look at what your higher self is telling you, your higher self will always reveal the truth. Cancer, with this message today, I feel like you've been a little too far in your ego and not as much in your higher self. Because your higher self is trying to show you the truth, and the truth is what you've been denying. What do I mean by saying the truth? You over here are saying, I'm stuck, I'm stagnant. That's because you're fixated in your ego, aka you're fixated on your negative thoughts. But if you were to resonate with your higher self for just a moment and actually discard your ego and listen to what your true self is telling you, you would notice that you're not stuck at all. You're actually growing each and every single day. You're becoming a better you each and every single day. There are good things that you're doing in this life. So I think right now your higher self is trying to call out to you, Cancer, but you've been so goddamn caught up in that ego that you have not actually seen what your higher self is trying to convey. So as a Cancerian, what I'm going to tell you guys is I'm going to tell you guys to get out of your ego. How do you do that? Well, it's time to stop listening to every little bad thought your brain is telling you, because remember, thoughts are thoughts. If you give those thoughts power, you immediately put yourself in a fucking position where you fuck yourself, you know? So Cancer, keep that in mind, guys. Do not let your thoughts overpower you. Your thoughts are just thoughts. Giving it energy, though, giving thoughts power, that's when you allow your ego to take over. So if you have a negative thought, Cancer, don't feed that your energy, don't feed that your attention, don't feed that all your power, because by doing so, you're letting that thought overpower you. Now, how do we connect with our higher self? Our higher self is always what's going to be saying the opposite of the negative thing that's inside of our brain. Have you ever had a moment where you're tearing yourself up and you're beating yourself up, and there's that little voice in the back of your head that's saying, maybe I shouldn't do that? Maybe I'm not all that bad. Maybe I'm actually a good person. Maybe I'm not this. Have you ever noticed that? You'll be beating yourself up and then there's that little voice in your head that's saying the opposite and is actually being very loving and considerate and positive. That's your higher self. Start listening to that little voice in the back of your head, Cancer, because guess what? That higher self is what's going to guide you and enlighten you to the actual truth of who you are versus what your ego is trying to tell you are. All right? All right, Cancer, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, there were 2 comments that I saw on the daily reading yesterday that I do want to address real quickly. I don't think I had time to really comment on all of them, but there's something that I do want to address. So I do get often some people commenting sometimes about my language usage during any of the videos I record. A lot of people usually don't like when I say God and then damn at the same time. I'm not damning God at all. You know, the way I view curse words is that they have no power whatsoever unless you give them power. You know, curse words in general are all about attention. If I say what the fuck is up, that's a good thing. If I say hey fuck you, that's a bad thing, right? So every word we say always has a certain intention behind it. And especially when I say goddamn, that's usually one of my hype words, and I tend to do that all the time. And it's not about me actually damning God or having any tea or shade towards God, because I believe in God, my own version, but I have nothing against that. So I'm just throwing that out there, guys. I curse. I'm gonna curse. I'm always gonna curse. It's authentically who I am. And if there are individuals that do not resonate with that or do not like that or feel some type of way about it, you know, you're more than welcome to not have to view my channel. But I did want to throw that out there, guys, because when people try to tell me, hey, there's this thing about yourself that I don't like, I'm not going to sit there and instantaneously say, oh my God, I need to change that for you. You know, I'm going to be myself no matter what. So that is something I wanted to address, because I've seen a couple of those comments coming up a lot more frequently lately. I'm going to be my authentic self. It is what it is. And also there was another one that I actually thought was pretty interesting to talk about. For people who wonder why I read reversals for the daily readings, I don't know. I feel called to read reversals for the dailies. So what I don't read reversals at all for monthlies. So for people that ever are wondering, for monthly readings, I don't know what it is. I felt guided to never do reversed, but for dailies, I feel guided to do reversals. So for those of you wondering why I do them only in the daily and not in the monthlies, that's just the way my guides told me to do it. So anytime that I do a daily reading, there will be reversals in the deck, but anytime I do monthlies, they will always be upright cards, okay? All right, guys, I just wanted to get that information out to y'all real quick. Felt the need to talk about it because I don't know if I got back to those comments, okay? All right, everybody, so what sign are we on? I believe we just finished Cancer, so we should be moving to fire signs. Let's have a look and see what we got for Sagittarius and see what we got going on, all right? Messages for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? What do we got coming through here for Team Saggy, please? Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Saggy, let's go ahead and grab ourselves this last shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, man. Hopefully all is well. Sagittarius, Overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So you can be connecting with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Looking at your current energy, we got here the Sun card, person you're dealing with. We got here the Judgment in reverse, and then the outcome that's present for you is going to be the King of Cups in the reverse. So Sagittarius, you could be connecting with a Scorpio. You may also be dealing with a Leo. Nine of Swords reversed to the Sun card upright. Things are feeling better for you. I feel like if for the past couple of days, if you felt a little foggy or if you felt like your energy's been a little off, there's going to be like this weight lifted off of your shoulders in the next 24 hours where you're genuinely feeling much lighter and in a much more positive headspace. Taking a look at what you're dealing with though, you're dealing with a Judgment in reverse. So Sagittarius, I feel like a moment of rejection as God's protection is about to enter your life. I think that's what's about to go on for you, Sag. I think what's happening here is you're about to have a self and full-blown realization of why something didn't work out for you. And the moment that you realize it, you're like, I'm not sad anymore. I'm not angry anymore. I'm like, oh my God, this makes complete fucking sense. So that's what I'm seeing here for you, Sagittarius. You're about to have like an aha tower moment. Not tower moment in a bad way, just massively surprised as soon as you realize why something didn't work out. For example, maybe you wanted to be with somebody, right? And then they were like, no, I don't want to be together with you. And then a couple days later, you find out they were in a relationship and you were like, holy shit, I dodged a bullet. Maybe you wanted this job, right? But then you didn't get the job. And then like 3 days later, the job went under, the company went bankrupt. And you're like, holy shit, that just saved me, right? It's this energy of like, yo, I now see why something didn't work out because it was genuinely for my goddamn protection. And I'm so happy and thankful. I'm so happy and grateful for that. So looking at the outcome that's present, you have here a King of Cups in reversed. You're not in a place anymore where you're emotional. You're not in a place anymore where you're upset. You're saying, dang, thank you, universe, you helped me. And with that Sun card showing up, you're happy and grateful that you dodged a bullet. So there is some sort of dodging of a bullet here happening in the next 24 hours for a few of you, and you're going to realize exactly why, and once you do, you're going to be pretty joyful after dodging that situation, okay? All right, Saggy, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our water signs and our fire signs. Going on to the air signs, let's have a look at Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? What do we got going on here for Team Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. For the 325 peeps in the chat, if you guys can drop a like, I'd appreciate that. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Messages for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Aquarian, what's going on, baby? Aquarius, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the High Priestess. You can be connecting with a Pisces for some. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Five of Cups, person you're dealing with. We got the Three of Swords in reverse, and then the outcome that's present, we have here the Moon card. So, Aquarian, you could be dealing with a Pisces, possibly. You may also be dealing with an air sign for a few. Now, the High Priestess here to the Five of Cups upright. You are grieving something right now, Aquarius, but I think that your intuition is telling you that it's time to feel and it's not time to run away. So your intuition's telling you you're grieving something, Aquarius, and it's okay to grieve. It's okay to let yourself feel something that you're going through currently. So whatever kind of grief you're going through, I'm not sure, whether it was a loss of a friend, loss of a lover, you know, relationship, breakup, so on and so forth, or whether you lost a job, anything, Aquarius, it's okay to grieve is what I'm getting for you. It's okay to be upset. It's okay to not be okay right now. I think that your spirit guides are telling you to embrace your emotions full force. Do not try to run away from them. Do not try to turn them off. Let yourself feel whatever the hell is going on right now in your life. And in doing so, you'll heal. Three of Swords in reverse. In doing so, you will be okay. Your emotions will get to a better state. Remember, I tell people this all the time, and I'm sure I'm annoying with how many times I say it, but feeling is indeed healing. And by letting yourself feel and go through the actual emotions, that's how you'll heal whatever situation is currently impacting you and affecting you. So I think your guides want you to know it's okay to not be okay right now, Aquarius. It's okay to grieve. And do not try to run away from this. Do not try to turn off your emotions. Feel it out, ride it out, you know? They call it going through the emotions or going through the motions because you're literally going through them so that you can release them and let them go. In order to ever release a feeling, you have to feel it first. And once you feel it, then you can let it go because your body naturally knows how to process emotions. We have emotions for a reason. They're there to signal to us that something is wrong. And once we feel what is actually going on, we can then process it and heal through it. So Aquarius, your guides here want you to know it's okay not to be okay. Give yourself this time to grieve. All right, Aquarius? All right, guys. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our air signs, our water signs, our fire signs. Going on to our last sign for today. What do we got going on for the lovely and amazing Virgo gang? What's cracking, baby? Messages for Team Virgo. It is Virgo, though, right? Because I'm pretty sure, I know I did Taurus. I did Taurus, Capricorn. Is it Virgo or Capricorn, y'all? Hold up. I want to know real quick, just in case I don't fuck it up. So for anybody that has, any moderator that has the signs up in the chat, please remind me real quick before I move forward. We are on Virgo. I did do Capricorn. Good, okay. I wanted to make sure. All right, baby. So, messages for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 301 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, that would be awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Messages for Team Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Virgo, let's get this last shuffle, and we'll see what we got, baby. Hopefully all is well. Virgo, overall energy for you guys here showing up as the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So you can be connecting with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Eight of Cups, person you're dealing with. We got the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and then the outcome that's present, we have here the Queen of Cups. So you might be dealing with a fixed sign, Virgo, an Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, or possibly a Leo. You also may be connecting with just the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay? So, Knight of Cups reversed, and then the Eight of Cups upright. I think what's happening here, Virgo, is that you're walking away from the idea of not trying to move forward in love. It's kind of like you're saying to yourself, you know what? It is time for me to move forward in love. It is time for me to be vulnerable. It is time for me to be open, because if I'm not open, how could the universe ever send anything my way? If I'm constantly closed off to the idea of love or the idea of finding another person or being with my soulmate, how in the hell could I receive it, right? Because at the end of the day, if you ever want to receive something, you have to be open to it, right? So here's the thing. The universe may have tried to send you multiple people in your life, Virgo, but if you weren't open to it, you never saw that opportunity coming. You never saw that opportunity right in front of you. You've always shut it out or ignored it. So the universe is saying to you here, listen, maybe love ain't your main focus right now, and that's okay. Maybe your soulmate right now isn't your main focus, and that's okay. But the more you stay closed off to meeting a great person or to meeting whoever you were supposed to be with, is the more that you keep on pushing it away from you every time I try to send it to you. So Virgo, the universe wants you to be open. The more closed off you are, the more you're going to keep missing that chance to be with that one person. The more you're going to keep skipping that time frame of when you guys get together. So just keep yourself open and willing to receive. I'm not telling you to chase after anybody. I'm not telling you to chase love right now. That's actually the opposite of what I'm telling you to do. Virgo, live your life, but make sure you're open to it. Make sure if something happens to come your way, don't immediately push it away or shut it down, because guess what? The next person you might meet may actually be your soulmate, may actually be the person you get married to. You never freaking know. You never know, okay? I remember that, before I got into the relationship I was in right now, I was going through a very difficult breakup, and I said to myself, I don't know if I'm going to meet anybody, but fuck it. I guess I'll keep my heart open and see what happens. I ended up meeting my current, partner at my old job, and I never expected that at all. And you want to know how I met my old partner at my old job? I would have never met her if my schedule was never changed. I used to work in the mornings, right? And I loved working in the mornings. And then my boss said, nope, I want you on from 2 to 8. And I was like, you motherfucker, whatever. But then guess what? I got put on at 2 to 8. And then that's when I met my partner. And that's when we started talking. And that's when we started getting to know each other. And then out of nowhere, boom, it all fucking aligned. So you never know when you're going to meet your right person. But if you're not open to it, best believe you are consistently going to miss it. You're consistently going to dodge it. So for any of my Virgos over here, even if loving your focus right now, if you do want to be with somebody one day, if you do want a future with someone one day, keep your heart open, because you never know what could happen tomorrow. You never know what could happen today. You never know who you're going to meet. You never know who's going to come through that damn door, okay? The universe is one giant fucking mystery. All right, Virgo? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving motherfucking forward. Guys, I want to thank you all so much, man, for coming out to the daily reading. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If it resonates, let me know down in those comments down below. Shout out to all the peeps that come out Monday through Friday. Thank you for your love and thank you for your support. Also, everybody, happy Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday, y'all. Get some tacos today. today. Get some Chipotle today. Go make some homemade tacos today. It's a Tuesday, all right? It's a good vibe, baby. Thank you guys, man, for being here. For everybody who sent in donations, guys, thank you all so fucking much, man, for your donations. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. Thank you for your kindness, man. Helps out a lot more than you all know. Really, really appreciate you. I also want to say I appreciate you guys for being so patient with me today. As I mentioned in the beginning of today's video, I am drained. I did do a lot of tarot work today. Also, there's a new moon coming up tomorrow. Anytime there's a new moon or even a full moon, I feel tired as crap. But thank you guys, man, for being patient with me today. Really appreciate it. I had a fun time being here, and I hope you all did as well. If you're new here, definitely consider subscribing and joining the Soul Family, man. That'll be awesome. And real quick, an update for tomorrow. Tomorrow, Sagittarius, Taurus, and Virgo, your October monthlies will be available on the channel. So if you are a Sagittarius, a Taurus, or a Virgo, your October readings will be out tomorrow, so stay tuned for that, guys. And then Capricorn, you will either be out tomorrow or you will be out on Thursday, okay? Nonetheless, every single October reading will be finished this week, and I'll be rolling into the mid-month shortly, okay? All right, everybody, I love you all so much, man. Have an awesome day. Thank you for spending time with me, man. Love y'all so much. If you're new here, consider subscribing and joining the Soul Family. Let's get on that road to 300,000 subscribers. It's been a while, man. We've been stuck a little bit in 270,000, 275,000. We've been stuck a little while, but let's get back on that road to 300K. Let's keep on growing and let's keep on spreading love, man. I love you all so much and enjoy your day. All right, everybody.